Welcome back. Housing Opportunities Made Equal, or HOME, has been helping residents with the housing market in the Western New York area since 1963. Here with more details are Stephen and Sierra. Thanks so much for coming in today, you two.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Of course. I'd like you to tell us a little bit more about the services HOME provides for victims of housing discrimination.
Yeah, if someone believes that they have been wrongfully denied housing based on discrimination, they can report that to us. We can, get as much information as we can about what happened to them and investigate and see if there's evidence that discrimination happened. And we'll work with them through the whole process and try to get justice for them. Whether that's getting them in that particular apartment, or sometimes it may be getting monetary damages if that apartment has already been filled because they were wrongfully denied. But through the whole process, we work with people and make sure that what they want as the outcome is what we're working towards.
Okay.
In addition to that, we also offer services such as educating tenants and landlords on their rights and responsibilities. We also provide workshops as well to educate them on their rights.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to talk about how prevalent the issue of housing discrimination is, especially in our community?
Yeah, unfortunately, it happens quite often. The last few years, we've actually seen the most reports of discrimination that we've ever seen in our organization's history, and we've been around for over 60 years now. So last year, we had almost 500 reports of housing discrimination in Western New York. Not every single one of those means that discrimination did happen, but it's still a worrying trend for sure.
What do you guys think the rise in this is because of?
It's hard to know. I think that in the last few years, it's no secret that having bias is, people feel more free to show it publicly in the last few years, and I think that may be part of it. But I don't think that explains all of it, and I'm not sure we'll ever really know exactly, why this is happening on such a big scale. But it certainly is a problem that we're trying to address.
Well, do you have any success stories in particular of people that you've been able to help in the past?
So many to choose from.
Yeah, people have been able to secure housing. We also have a mobility program that helps people who have Section 8 vouchers move to neighborhoods where they might not otherwise be able to access just because of costs like moving costs or a security deposit that they can pay the rent, but they can't by themselves overcome those other barriers, and that program helps them overcome barriers to move to neighborhoods where they really want to live and have their children grow up.
Nice. Let's talk about the big dinner that's coming up on the 25th.
Yes, so this Friday, October 25th, it is our 61st annual dinner. It is going to be a night filled with silent auction, basket raffles, and many more surprises. Our DJ is none other than DJ King Shad, who is phenomenal. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's great. Our keynote speaker is none other than the chair of the county legislator, April Baskin. And we will also be honoring Catherine Roberts and the Resource Council of Western New York, as well as Andrea O'Sullivan of the Partnership for Public Good as well.
Very nice. And do you want to talk about what the proceeds of this fundraiser and other fundraisers that you guys have go towards?
We have a lot, but mostly this money is going to assist us in our fight for fair housing. Thank you. So we also have a campaign called Fund a Family. Basically, those who are unable to attend can also make a difference by contributing to that cause. Those proceeds go directly to the client and assist with things such as security deposit and moving expenses. Often things like that are hurdles for families, so we want to make that transition easier for them by providing as much help as we can.
That's right. Tell us a little bit more about why you chose your keynote speaker for this event.
You want to take that one?
Well, the chair of the legislature, April Baskin, has been a very strong supporter of fair housing. She was instrumental in passing the Erie County Fair Housing Law back in 2018. And that's not the only thing she has done for fair housing, and so we really wanted to honor her for being such a strong ally in the fight to make sure that people in Erie County are able to access the housing that they want and that they deserve.
Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit more about how the Fund a Family campaign is really helping families in the area.
Yeah, it helps people who are in our mobility program, like I mentioned, who they're able to pay the rent if they move to an area where often rents are more expensive. They can pay that cost, but the cost of moving or the cost of paying a security deposit is something that they can't quite manage. And so that money goes towards helping them overcome those barriers that once they get into a place, they're going to be able to stay there and they're going to be able to ensure a better future for their children. It's just about overcoming those initial barriers that stand between them and living where they want to live.
Nice. What is the best way for people to reach out to you or contact you to find out more information, or if they could use some of your services?
Sure, no problem. So they can visit us online at www.homeny.org. They can visit us in person at 1542 Main Street. Our walk-in hours are between 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., so feel free to stop in anytime. And also we are on social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram at homeny.org.
Alrighty, thank you so much for coming
Thank
in,
you for
Stephen and
having
Sierra.
us.
Viewers, if you would like to learn more, you can head on over to homeny.org. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.